Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and we are wrapping up a super weekend. Yeah, there's not any real news to talk about, but we'll just give mention that this weekend of Fortnite was a really great weekend. I mean, I feel like we got some extra time to play around with Superman for people who've been playing Battle Royale, for people who've been playing more Blitz, such as myself. We got it confirmed that Blitz is going to be a permanent mode. Blitz was so much fun this weekend with the gravity hammer and another random strong weapon to start out with. So yeah, that was a blast. And yeah, just overall, it was a good weekend. No big news. Let's talk about how many people are playing this game tonight. On a Sunday night, Battle Royale 75,000, Zero Build 76,000, Encounters 2,000, OG 29,000, Expeditions 1,000, Brick Life 2,000, Blitz has 65,000, Reload 59,000, Reload Zero Build 18,000, OG Zero Build 12,000, Odyssey 11,000, Festival 5,000, Reload Zero Build Ranked 4,000, Ballistic Ranked 3,000, Reload Ranked 54,000, Battle Royale Ranked 5,000, Zero Build Ranked 2,000, Rocket Racing 1,000, Creative 4,000, Party Royale 1,000, Save the World 8,000. Alright, for creator made modes, Cosmic Rift Roguelike 536, Dragon Heroes ARPG 1200, Winter Rockets vs. Cars 646, Steal a Character 1500, Tufts Club Roleplay 419, Infinity 1v1 All Guns All Weapons 1100, Infinity Tower Tycoon 684, Dragon Kingdom Roguelike 377, Chill Guy Pillars 1400. Today we had a concurrent player base of 1,706,000. I feel like it's been a little bit since we broke that 1.7 million player base, but we did that today. Again, I feel like because it was such a great weekend. People, on Friday when things started, I feel like, people are playing. Word gets out there, hey, that this is a really fun weekend to get playing, and we just continue to see the numbers, go up throughout the weekend. All right, let's head on over to a quest. Give you a reminder, play so that you can get your account levels to unlock the Superman items, kickstart your stories, your island stories, your expertise, weeklies, dailies, milestones, ranked. There's so much to do. We spent all day at the zoo today, so I still didn't get a chance to play any Battle Royale. I have definitely played some Blitz today, but no chance to play Battle Royale yet. So I haven't done that, binge of leveling up yet, but I will be doing that soon. I actually have an appointment to get some work done on my car tomorrow, and where I go is kind of far from my house. I'll probably be sitting there for a while, and I'll probably just be playing Blitz the entire time I'm there. So I'll try to level up a bunch just in Blitz tomorrow. But yeah, get in there, play all these, and get your rewards. All right. Competitive. That's the other thing I should have mentioned. That was the other great thing that was back, that came back this weekend, that made Fortnite even more enjoyable as well, is the return of competitive. All right, so it's showing us when the next available thing is, but let's take a look at what happened today on July 20th, Sunday. Okay, there was a Zero Build OG Cup. I'm going to take a look what happened here. Okay, so this was PK Saint Slam. All right, Saint Slam. And it looks like a few people actually ended up with 1,270 points. Saint Slam, Busy, Bergman, and Twitch Instinct all had 1,270 in this zero build OG Cup. Oh, it's because it was squads. Of course, they all had the same amount of points. It was a squad tournament. I didn't notice that. So for this squad, they played 10 matches. Out of the 10 matches, they got 8 wins. This team went off. This is insane. Listen to this. 8 victory royales in 10 matches played. They averaged 35.9, basically 36 eliminations. They obviously, their average placement was 2.9, so they had 2 matches where they didn't win. So, of course, their average placement was way high. Their average points was 127. Their elimination points, 718. Placement points, 552. That is an insane looking number. That looks insane to me. Second place, they had 1,070 points. They had 6 wins in 10 matches. Again, also, is this like normal for squads? This is insane. Second place averaged 29 eliminations. Third place averaged 28 eliminations a match. That's insane. I guess squads hits different. That's nuts. That was the zero build. Let's take a look at what happened in the OG Cup. Again, squads with build. Okay, it was Z-Goat, YouTube, Yoru, Blair Hills, and Fly Kai that got first place. 9 wins out of 10 matches played. Again, average eliminations 28. So this just must be normal for squads to get high eliminations to be towards the top of the leaderboard. Average placement second. Average points 114. Elimination points total 570. Placement points total 572. Totally insane numbers. This just looks insane. I guess this is why they don't normally do squads in like actual tournaments, because this is just like totally insane to me seeing these kind of numbers. Like everybody's averaging like in the 20 something eliminations. But yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun to watch and participate in. If you get a good squad with you, anyways. Again, Friday is going to be our next competitive to play in. It is a duos ranked cup for reload. There will also be the Squid Grounds Cash Cup on Friday. Both of these are duos, by the way. All right, so find your duo and prepare for those. All right, let's head on over to the item shop and see what's in the item shop today. Okay, in the item shop today, special offers and bundles, cars, Bruno Mars, Shaq is back, so get that Shaq bundle. Chica returns, and Nick A30 returns as well. Cypher PK returns as well. Some big time creators there. Jam Tracks, Get Your Kicks, Mr. Terrific, The Engineer, they're still here. Finally, those balloon items are getting ready to rotate out. And then we have the Moniker outfit for 1,200. The Desert Dominator outfit for 800. The Coaxial Copter Glider for 1,200. The Storm Eye Glider for 1,200. The Caliper Pickaxe for 500. Pink Flamingo Pickaxe for 1,500. Bull Shark outfit with Shark's Tank backbling for 1,200. The Breacher outfit with the like, I guess, whirlpool looking banner for 1,200. The Frontier outfit with detonator backbling for 1,200. The Ice Queen outfit with ice spikes backbling and a set of quests to get more styles for 2,000. The Moon Bounce emote for 500. The Bold Stance emote for 500. We got a new bundle, Slurp Dynasty bundle. This has Ella Slurp, Daredevil, Pro Racer, and 60th in line for the Slurp Fortune. Wow, that's way down the line. But this character, absolutely love it. They are made out of Slurp. Their entire body and hair is, looks like a green gummy like consistency of Slurp, or maybe even Jello type consistency, I guess. But yeah, they got a ponytail. They got on a Slurp company racer jacket, as they said she's a pro racer, and Daredevil got on the pants and racing shoes as well. Very cool. 800 V-bucks for that. There is the Slurp Core Swag back bling for 200, and it is, like a tote bag backpack that's got the Slurp logo on it and says Slurp on a little charm. Everything looks great. 200 V-bucks. And the Slurp hammer for 500, and it is like a water cooler that's got the Slurp company logo on it, or I guess it's like a big like juice bottle type of thing, almost like a Gatorade type bottle, I guess, but it's a Slurp at the end of a hammer. 500 V-bucks for that. All of this is in the Slurp Dynasty bundle for 1,400 V-bucks, which is 400 off the total. All right, we got the Nissan Skyline GTR Godzilla and Kong bundle. That car is back. The Mecha Godzilla and Kong items are here in general. The Battle Bus section is still here. The No Sweat section is still here, but it's getting ready to rotate out. The Blackout Slogger bundle is still here. The Fortnite Super section is still there as well. Beast Boy, Starfire, and Cyborg are still here. You got Victory Vibes emotes. We got a Shape Up emote for 500 V-bucks. And you got a Havana emote for 500 V-bucks. All right. That looks like everything today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. All right. Item of the day today for me is an easy choice. We are absolutely going to give it to the Slurp Dynasty bundle. I absolutely love this. Again, for 800 V-bucks, you get, again, a unique character, not just, a base model, but an 800 V-buck outfit that is totally unique. So I absolutely love that. And you get the whole bundle for just a few hundred more V-bucks. Yeah, I'll take that all day long. There you go. So that's your item of the day today. Let's get to comments from the community. It's a Sunday, so we're going to head on over to Apple Podcasts first, where Pecan28 gave 5 stars and says, "Good, I'm level 193. Dang, you rock, bro. Nice." I'm cool says, "I'm cool. put on a bunch of dinosaur emojis and says, "This is the best podcast." Oof. Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I love the dinosaur emojis. The zoo we went to today has like a big dinosaur exhibit thing with all these like animatronic dinosaurs that you can see as you walk through. So we did that today as well. So dinosaurs on the mind. So love that. Henry says, "Great podcast. What is your YouTube channel name? Please shout me out." Well, I changed the YouTube channel name to Daily Fortnite now. So if you are ever, or Daily Fortnite podcast actually. So if you're ever looking for the podcast on YouTube now, just put in Daily Fortnite podcast. Let's put that in search bar. You will see the Daily Fortnite, the logo that has the clouds and says Daily Fortnite podcast. Don't get lost in the storm in there. So you'll know you're on the right channel. Thank you for that 5 stars. Crazy Asher says, "Hey, does he not read our reviews anymore?" I sure do. You left this 4 days ago, and I only read these once a week. So you just have to be patient if you're gonna leave them on Apple, because I only go to Apple to look at these once a week. Let's see here. Plier says, "I'm good. Me and a friend dropped a 78 bomb in reload. Holy moly. My goodness, that's insane." Congratulations and thanks for the 5 stars. OG Midas says, "Hey Mikey, me and some friends dropped a 67 bomb for the win in reload. Also, do you know if Tony Stark is coming back to the item shop?" I don't ever know when any item is going to come back or when it's going to come back, so I can't help you out there. It will definitely come back. I don't know when though. And wow, congrats on your 67 bomb. We're getting some big numbers from y'all over here in reload mode, so that's awesome. Let's see here. That's what we had on Apple Podcasts. It still really does help the show grow over there, you guys, when you leave those 5-star ratings and written reviews. So I still really appreciate those all the time. Let's head on over to YouTube, where Guido Lose says, "I am excited about Blitz being permanent." Oh, yes, me too, my friend. And also, just to tell you, kids in South Carolina start school tomorrow. Holy moly. I know you were talking about how early kids got out of school a few weeks ago. With that, we start school back in July. Bummer. Tell me about it. That is a bummer. My kids don't start school till like the end of August. So yeah, you guys get out super early, but you start super early as well. For us, this is like the thick of the summer. So that would be kind of a bummer for us up in the Northwest if we were going back to school now, because this is when summer actually gets like really nice for us. Like it's this, and then the rest of August is like when we have our best weather of the year up here in the Northwest. So the Pacific Northwest. So that would be a real bummer if we were starting school at this time, because all the kids would like miss out on all the best weather that we get for the year. So I'm glad it's the way it is for us. But yeah, no, I get that. It's just insane that it's like that big of a difference in the school start times and end times. But wow, cool, awesome. Thank you, Guido Lose. Always appreciate you. Let's head over to Spotify, where M Beaston says, "I got 211 points in the FNCS Cup, but unfortunately that wasn't enough." Yo, but that's awesome. 211 points. Keep going, keep grinding. You can get there with that kind of base. You keep practicing, and you'll be placing up high enough there pretty soon to start getting some of those big rewards. Yam says, I'm so glad Blitz is becoming permanent. Even though player numbers are falling behind Battle Royale, it's definitely gotten more exciting. The last game I played had about 3 other real players in the final small circle. With crew, after they changed it so you can get all the passes, you do lose access to them if you're not playing or not paying. It's a bit of a compromise as far as I know. Well, that's insane. I can't. I wonder why they did that. I've never not. I've never unsubscribed since I started the crew membership. So I did not realize that they had made that change. And yeah, that's kind of a bummer because that was kind of always, one of the best benefits of, buying the crew membership at the beginning of the season because it got you the battle pass for the rest of the season. So, wow, I'm bummed out to hear that. I wish they did not make that change. Let's see here. Any idea when the candy axe coming back? Anybody? I was finna get it. Great pod, keep it up. No problem. I almost want to say it. I think you said your name was Max. I know you said it recently in one of the comments, but I can't remember for sure. But yeah, like I said, I have no idea when items. I don't have any sort of like schedule for when items are coming back to the item shop. I noticed even leakers when they'll see that things are like the files are in the item shop thing, they usually don't know when an item is coming out. Like they'll be like, oh, this item is gonna be in the item shop today, because they can see that it's like lined up to be in the file of the day, but it's not like letting you know like way ahead of time in advance when items are gonna be in the shop. So I can't help out with that. But if you are waiting for a specific item and you really want it, just be patient, hold on to those V-Bucks, and you'll get it when it does come back. MLS Don says, Blitz is too easy. You get like one actual player and it's basically free wins. I've got 10 crowns wins from Blitz alone in 20 games. Yep, that's about what it is right now. I will say that I actually agree with Yam though, because when I was playing today, I am noticing a little bit more real players in my lobbies than I have in the past. So that might be getting better and better. Especially now that we know that Blitz is going to be a permanent mode. I'm sure that is something that they would want to address to make sure that they're putting more real players in lobbies with each other. But there's always going to be that balance of, one of the great things about Blitz is that the matches like start right away. Like usually like after I hit play, I'm like getting into a lobby, seconds later. And I wouldn't want that to change either, because the point of me playing on mobile while I'm like sitting and waiting, doing things, is to be able to play as much as I can, at a fast pace. So it's kind of a trade-off there, I think. Owen Fouché says, cool, Blitz is a really fun mode, so I'm glad about that. You really do stomp on the lobby though if you aren't on mobile. You know what, I actually feel like, so here's the other thing, I have played Blitz on console and I feel like I actually had an easier time. I actually have an easier time when I'm playing Blitz on mobile. It seems like it really is optimized for that. So I don't know, for me, I feel like I actually do better in Blitz when I'm on mobile. Like, I guess because you think it's like geared towards mobile, that maybe like if you're on your controller or if you're on keyboard and mouse, that you're gonna have like some big huge advantage over the mobile players. But I feel like for that mode specifically, I don't know. It seems like everybody's on pretty even playing grounds because of all the insane weapons, items, boons, medallions that are in there. Jackson Prevost says hallelujah to the idea that Blitz is now permanent mode, and I am right there with you, brother. The Fall Guy says, "Hey, Mikey, have you ever tried the game Garden? Tried the game A Garden on Roblox? If you have, let me know your username and I'll play with you. Have a great day." Fall Guy, I do not play Roblox. I don't even have a Roblox account, so no, I haven't played that game, and I don't have a username to give you because I don't play Roblox. But have fun, enjoy it. Yeah, and thank you for the comment. I hope you have a great day as well. Vibrix says, sadly, a few seasons back, they actually changed the way Crew Pack works. Now you have to stay subscribed for consecutive months to still have access to the passes you paid for. And if you unsubscribe after paying for only 1 month, you will only have the passes for that month. They just did this to people. They just did this so people feel forced into repeat paying, and this was the reason I unsubscribed. Keep up the great work. Vibrix, thank you so much. And yeah, I that slipped. Like that totally went past me. I did not see that piece of information, and again, that is just such a huge bummer. And I get from a company standpoint, from them wanting to like people, giving them incentive to stay subscribed, but I feel like it was an incentive for people to try it out in the first place. So I kind of wish that they didn't do that. But that's a bummer. All right. Well, that's all the episodes, or all the comments in today's episode. So thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the show. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.